Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a good one in the AFC East. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Welcome, your 2026 Dallas Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They'll motion over Samuel. On second down, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Devontae Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being recorded.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
A loss of 1.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On third down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
10-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, it's down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jacob Martin getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This from 34 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders offense ready now for their second drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
15 yards. That's another Washington first down. A gain of 15.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On first down, Daniel. A short one there. He's got Ertz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second
and this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Commanders first down.
Washington Commanders first down. It's a gain of 20. And a Washington first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. Third and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Third and long. And here's Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
First down. first
Third
and
downs,
goal.
Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield.
And he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders take a 10-3 lead.
Cowboys 3.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me?
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Johnny Newton, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
We'll get this out quickly to Lamb. And he is out of bounds. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Prescott on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. And he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense headed back out, along with the guy who goes by Bill, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. And they will finally run him down. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards.
And the Washington first down. A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Washington.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. Up the sideline to the 15. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cowboys.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke, taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go with Williams. Whoa! He's inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
It's a gain of
What a run by Williams. 52 yards.
First down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. 2nd down, Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Commanders 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. And in motion is Brown. Daniels now on 1st down. Left side, it's caught by Brown. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
34-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
That one secured by the tight end Bates. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott.
Complete to Ben Sinnott. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Second and 7. Daniels now going to look to throw. Over the middle. He's got McClurry. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
A 50-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First down, it is Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead. and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Now Prescott. That one, take it in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys.
24. Commanders 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll step up and run. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Man in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allows certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is complete. It's Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the pick.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. Dak gonna run with it himself.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
The quarterback could have
29-yard
handed
line.
it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Williams gets it on the draw. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards on
It's
the
a
play.
pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He takes off, and he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Williams, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And in motion is Brown. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Tackled by Kenneth Murray. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
He'll take off again, and he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 20.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott now. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And he will score! John Bates. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Just as the play is designed, you stick that ball in the belly of your running back. What does the defensive end do? Well, in this case, he crashes down to take the giveaway. It's a pull read all the way, and quarterback keeps it himself.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Crazy. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Showtime! Let's make some guys. You got this. Let's win.
Now here's a keeper on the zone here. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the toss, it's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, Prescott will try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll throw with Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to force overtime. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So Jake Moody on in this big situation. This one he's got to have. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Short kick taken at the 17. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So everyone's going to focus on the throw, right, Mike? But it was really the way he used his eyes to manipulate the defense that really made that shot downfield possible.
1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are 1 stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Makes the score Cowboys 38, Commanders 31.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And it will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Commanders 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Commanders.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Daniels now on first down. That pass taken in by McCory. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Washington, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the...
And he's in! John Bates! Touchdown, Washington.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for 1 to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
2nd and 11. Now it's Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll have a Commanders first down as they'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
On first down, it is back to Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
That's another Washington Commanders.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
46-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Samuel has it working the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
At the 43-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Daniels. That finds Samuel working across. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Daniels with a give to Merritt, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Donovan Wilson on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Merritt to run again. Good blocking to the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain
Give
of
him 14 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This one to win it in overtime. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.